Have you ever felt your mind is trapped in an endless cycle, repeating one thought after another, no matter how hard you try to let go? For millions of people with obsessive-compulsive disorder, or OCD, this feeling is more than an occasional inconvenience. It's part and parcel of daily living. But what exactly happens inside someone with OCD's mind? Why do these intrusive thoughts feel urgent and overwhelming, making it almost impossible to stop the compulsive actions they lead to? Today, we explore the fascinating science of OCD, from how it works in your brain to its impact on daily life and understanding. It can pave a pathway to recovery. So, let's get into it. OCD, Obsessive-Compulsive Disorder, is a mental health condition that impacts approximately 1 out of every 40 adults and 1 in 100 children in the USA, totaling an estimated 150 million people living with constant intrusive thoughts that lead them down an endless spiral of obsessions and compulsions, which interferes with every aspect of their lives. Imagine walking out the door and having a sudden panicked thought. What if I left the stove on? Will the house catch fire? While most can easily dismiss such worries, those living with OCD often cannot. These thoughts feel urgent to them, inducing anxiety so much so that they might check frequently. Over time, these rituals, whether it's checking, washing, counting, or arranging, become part of their daily lives and provide temporary relief, yet reinforce obsessive thoughts by perpetuating an endless cycle. OCD can be an exhausting condition to live with both mentally and physically, not only due to the compulsions, but also from constant fear, intrusive thoughts, and anxiety that accompany them. What happens in the brain? To understand OCD, we need to explore what's happening inside the brain. At its core is an anomalous circuit called corticostriato-thalamocortical loop. Just think of it as your brain's error detection system. Normal systems typically alert us when something's amiss, like when we realize we left our door unlocked. Once fixed, however, these systems calm down. But in those with OCD, the circuit can become hyperactive, sending false alarms even when everything is fine, like an overactive smoke alarm that keeps going off even though there's no fire. OCD also affects the orbitofrontal cortex, an area of the brain responsible for decision-making and risk evaluation. When this area becomes overactive, intrusive thoughts become even more pressing and urgent, amplifying their impact further. Low levels of serotonin, an essential neurotransmitter that connects brain cells, further compound this issue. Without enough serotonin in your system, its error detection system cannot function optimally. OCD symptoms result from overactive circuits, amplified thoughts, and impaired communication within the brain. It's not broken, rather, it is working overtime in ways that are hard to regulate. Why does OCD develop? So, why does OCD occur in the first place? Unfortunately, there's no easy answer. Its cause lies somewhere within genetics, brain chemistry, and life experiences. You are far more at risk if you have a family member with OCD. According to researchers, genes have a significant impact on how brain circuits link and how your body processes neurotransmitters like serotonin. Not everything is determined by genes alone. Stress and trauma can also serve as triggers. For example, a significant life transition or unforeseen traumatic incident may cause someone to lose control and develop obsessive-compulsive disorder. OCD typically starts in childhood or adolescence and shows itself in different ways for different people. For some, it may involve intrusive thoughts about danger or damage, while for others, it may involve compulsive cleanliness and orderliness. Imagine avoiding social events out of concern that people would criticize your habits, or spending hours cleaning your hands, organizing your belongings, or checking your locks merely to experience a sense of relief. Over time, OCD can negatively affect mental and physical health, damage relationships, and disrupt the profession. OCD is ranked among the top 10 most incapacitating conditions by the World Health Organization, not because it is incurable, but rather because many of them are misdiagnosed or misinterpreted. Methods for treating OCD is not curable, but it can be manageable through therapies and medications. ERP stands for Exposure and Response Prevention, and it is the most effective type of cognitive behavioral therapy. ERP enables people to confront their concerns in a regulated and safe manner. A person who is afraid of germs, for example, might progressively expose themselves to anxious situations, such as touching a doorknob, without following their regular routines. For people with severe OCD, deep brain stimulation, DBS, and transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, provide. This helps rewire their brain by teaching them that the fearful event won't actually occur and that the anxiety will eventually go away. By raising serotonin levels and enhancing brain cell communication, medications like selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, may offer comfort. When it comes to treating OCD, mindfulness, the discipline of observing one's own thoughts without passing judgment, can be quite helpful. Being mindful operates as a gentle reminder that ideas are just that, thoughts, and not facts, truths, or orders. OCD is an unexplainable disorder that has its origins in contextual factors like life events, genetics, and chemical interactions that affect how the brain receives information. However, therapy, medicine, and support networks can help overcome its influence. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more brain and mental health information, and leave a comment if it has helped you understand what OCD means to you.